Alright, well, I think
Let's-
that's pretty much it for fuel.
Let's start on
Now for
let's
the
start on a
feature.
little bit better game.
Prototype.
Little bit
Prototype.
better.
I will have to
Not a
say,
lot.
from what I can tell, that extra year that they took paid off.
Yeah.
Because
It's
even
well worth
there
it.
are some little details that I noticed that they did include that are just like beautiful in the game. Like when you cut somebody in half, it's not just like a solid section falling. Like it is like swashing them.
Physics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is. It is beautiful.
And blood.
Oh, and-
This is the most beautiful gore ever.
While
Yeah.
grabbing them, then hitting them on the floor and punching them, the blood actually sprays towards you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it's
And
I
I mean
love
realistic.
that is.
Yeah.
And it's great because, like, even, like, you know, when the camera gets up close, even the blood splats, like, it actually looks, like, magnified, like it
Yeah.
would be up close. It's not just, like, those pixelated dots
Yeah.
just flying through the air. And
Yeah.
probably one of the greatest things that
Uh-huh.
first happens in the game is when you grab your first person and realize that you can run with them.
Yeah.
And their body is just, like, flopping back and around, and you
Right in
run
your
up the
head.
side of a wall, and they're
Yeah.
still there. And,
Flopping.
yeah.
Good choice of word.
Yes. But anyway.
All right. How about
prototype.
since we're almost out of time, we do our what we'd give it.
Well, here. Okay, wait. Let's just run through. Just like okay,
Well, we
cons.
could-
Unless-
Glitches.
No, we'll just real
Some
quick.
glitches
Okay.
are
Okay.
good for con.
Honestly, one con that really bugs me is when you destroy a hive or a military base, it's the same
Oh.
animation for the
Yeah.
building getting
Just same
destroyed.
thing.
Over and over,
Yeah.
the same
Over.
pieces fall.
Yeah.
Really, that's the only huge con. Just because
I-
that
And,
bugs
I've
me.
and luckily, then it's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I've had a
I mean-
bunch of little things that I didn't like. I don't know about you guys. You guys talk about how you can do it, but when I get in the helicopter and I'm shooting at a hive or a building, it doesn't blow up for me. I don't know
Well,
why.
That's because some of us actually can aim at the building.
Oh.
Well, do you lock onto
Yes,
it?
I do. I do. I lock onto the
What do
building.
you use to hit it with?
Missiles.
Like the
Missiles, like
lock-on
regular
missiles.
The regular missiles.
Yeah, they suck ass. Use lock-ons.
Yeah.
But even after I shoot them with like 100, it doesn't move down any.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
maybe that's because you're picking the wrong kind of hive. Some of them, no, there is a
Really?
mission before you do. You can't destroy the hive.
Yeah,
It
some
actually
hives are like
stays.
really super enforced.
I mean,
and
after
they
a
know how
while,
to
it
get
goes
hit.
back to
You'll need
normal.
the thermal
but-
barrack tank.
Which,
Mhm.
my God, that
Well, I'm not
Which is
that far.
great.
You'll find out about it. When
The
The thing
if
is, like,
you've
a
played it,
sex
you
tape
know.
with
If you
atom
haven't,
bombs,
you'll
it's
find out. I don't know. I can't. The only cons, I guess, is like it's just sometimes it gets annoying when like you're trying to get on one small spot, like especially for the like
The-
viewpoints or
Yeah,
whatever.
on top of the buildings.
On top of the building, you'll try to climb up it, and he keeps like jumping over,
Yeah.
like spinning
Oh,
around
on the
it.
side.
Yeah, I wish they would have done a little bit
And-
better with the like
yeah.
detection
Yeah.
of like trying to get those waypoints.
Yeah, just
They're-
like- and
they
like-
put those waypoints way up on the top on those little tiny pillars.
So you have to climb up it, and
you can jump and try and get it, but then if you miss, you have to fall. all the way
There's
back
a certain
down.
point where you like have to literally climb slowly and then
Yeah.
charge your jump and get it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
It's
But-
ridiculous.
but spinning
That's
around and
pretty
just
much-
losing your grip. Is,
yeah, that's probably one of the most aggravating things. And then hunters, if you haven't played the game, you'll
you'll find
hate
out
to
about
hate
hunters.
them. Because sometimes
especially the
hunter,
mother hunters, whatever
The head-
the
leader
leaders,
hunters.
Oh,
Yeah.
leaders.
They
They-
are.
and I mean like probably my biggest thing that I hate about them is when they go into their spaz swinging punching
And
attack.
yeah,
you
you
can't
can't
stop
do
it
a
at
thing
all.
about it.
And a lot of times you get stuck in front of it.
Or if you get like one does it and then immediately another one
Oh,
does
yeah,
it and another
you're-
one does it, you'll
You're-
just like
yeah,
you're
in
done.
groups, like literally the biggest thing.
Unless you can roll away, you're done.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, pretty much.
roll or jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I have to say though, if you played Hulk Ultimate Destruction,
You will recognize a lot.
this is your game.
Yeah, because if you love that game, because me and Greg, we played that game and we loved it. Just, I mean, you know.
And
it's
we just
very-
like noticed so many things
Yeah.
about this game. It's like it is Hulk Ultimate Destruction,
but better, and
but
very
better,
gory.
yeah.
like more gore.
And the free running in it, the part.
It was actually the point where like I found so much stuff. I was like, well, maybe after you beat the game, you can play as the Hulk.
You might as well.
Because like even like the cannonball,
Awesome.
Yeah,
the
they're-
critical mass, it's
Yeah,
the same name.
It's a lot of the
critical
stuff
mass
is
is the same name. After you
critical-
get a
there's-
certain amount of
there's-
health, you'll go past your health,
yeah,
and you can do devastators. And,
which yeah,
Which, amazing.
which
yeah,
are
devastators
which are
amazing.
sexy.
Yeah.
But it's the same
It is
exact
especially
idea.
if you don't know what it is yet. The Kamehameha
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, or the
Yep.
spikes coming up out of the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, like I don't usually do that big spike one on the ground, but I love
Yeah.
doing it out of the air,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
fun.
one upgrade to get later in the game. You
Super
can-
rape.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but about I'd say about 80% of the moves from this game came from Hulk Ultimate
Oh
Destruction.
yeah,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then, but yeah, like I said, the free running parkour in the game, wow.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Just just holding down the right trigger and just going is so much fun.
Yeah,
and
the speed you pick up when you get the upgrades.
Yeah, and then like
I love flying around. That's the best.
I love the you get a dash thing too, where you just tap R in the air and you just like shoot forward.
You do an air dash.
And a great thing to do for speed is right up before you hit the ground, dash and hold R, and you just like go into the full sprint immediately.
Yeah.
And it's just.
And
yeah, I mean, you can seriously
that
spend
brings
15
me with the
minutes.
whole sprinting and gliding. One of the things was during the missions, you'd think gliding would be much easier and faster.
Yeah.
It is not.
Yeah.
Running on the floor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
running
street
is
running.
a lot better.
And don't climb on any
But
walls
that's
for
where
a
it
mission.
picks up its cons, because you
Yeah.
get spotted pretty quickly
Yeah.
running across the street like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transforming into other people's really cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially when you're like an
And-
old lady and you're beating the crap out of everyone.
Yeah,
Or if you're a soldier, we do
Yeah.
the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, every
G.I.
time
Joe.
we're dressed as a soldier running through and like flipping over, so just G.I. Joe.
Because of the new movie.
Because of that new movie, it looks the exact
It's
same
the same
thing.
It does.
It's funny as hell to do. But
All right, let's give
Yeah.
it a rating.
all
real
right.
quick.
So John,
I'd give it a 9.5.
Ooh.
Very nice rating.
I would give it a 9. Yeah, 9 out of
Okay.
10.
Yeah, of course.
I'll give it a 9 too, just because like I felt maybe like some of the story stuff could have been a little bit
Like
more.
the web of
interesting.
interest could have definitely been better.
I do like it. I mean, it's nice that they have it though.
Yeah, it's nice
yeah,
that they have
it's
it, but a
neat.
lot of the stuff in there, it's like, well, why would I need to know this?
Yeah, the guy.
That's
It's
the
like
point.
I remember the one that I
The
was talking to you,
tank.
the tank one. This guy, you absorb a guy, and all he says is like, "Oh, this tank, I can destroy anything." And basically, that's what he says, and that's it.
And what,
He's
have
like-
you,
It's like, what does
have
this
you
have
seen
to
the
do?
helicopter one?
No.
If it's a big street, I can land. If it's a little one, I can still land it.
Yeah,
It's like, what does that have to do with Alex Mercer?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know you're reaching for ideas, but still.
Yeah.
At least say
But-
something about, if it's Alex Mercer on the street, I can land.
And for a second there, when I started playing it, I thought the blue orbs were literally the memory.
Yeah, I
I
know.
know.
I
That's what
thought
they did that-
that's what they
because
did
the
in the
com-
commercial.
Yeah,
Commercial,
the
yeah.
game
Like,
stuff,
oh, he's
that's-
never gonna get his memory back. Oh, the
Yeah,
blue
there's-
orbs in the memory then.
Yeah.
Blue orbs are the memory. No, those are locations.
Silly
What?
game.
And then plus,
GameStop.
and that's also just, I mean, what it seemed like to me is how it was going to be even before that commercial. That's just, how I thought it
Oh,
was.
I ended up finding that area too.
But, oh, yeah, that spot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nerd.
Nerd.
Congratulations.
Nerd.
Nerd Chuckaroo.
Lewis.
I'd give it a 9. It was really good. I liked it.
So we have Mr. John, Mr.
Mr. 9.5.
Give it really. Give every game a good rating.
Whatever. Hey, sorry, game Nazi.
I love Bullet. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
Nothing can. Fuck that. No.
E.T. was pretty good. I liked it.
E.T. I'll give it a 7.
Yeah.
0.5.
7.5. I liked the graphics. The title looked really good.
Story, awesome.
I loved the story.
Straight out of the movie.
I loved falling in holes. Best thing ever. Anyway.
Yeah.
That's right
So-
up there with the Jason game.
Or the
He's
Halloween
terrible.
Atari game.
Yeah, those are